Today's Activism segment comes to you, as always, in partnership with the UnFuck It Up project, where creator Katie Goodman and director Katie Klabusik encourage involvement over apathy by highlighting people and organizations that are doing good for their communities and the world. Today's campaign, Beat the Heat. President Obama's climate speech has understandably garnered a lot of attention, some positive, some negative. No matter how you personally felt about the issues raised, phrases used, or policies promised, history has made it clear we cannot wait for the executive branch to act. 350.org, the premier climate organization run by Bill McKibben, has launched a trio of campaigns to put the brakes on climate change already underway and to mitigate the damage to our planet and ourselves. The 350.org homepage features links to each with information on how they're working in tandem in cities across the country. The first campaign, Summer Heat. Quote, "As the temperature rises, so do we." 350.org has its sights set on beating the heat this summer. What better time than when Americans are literally feeling it to invite otherwise complacent citizens to act? Rallies, marches, and demonstrations are being added to the calendar every day in a coordinated effort to, quote, take on the fossil fuel industry on all fronts. People from Oregon to Texas to Maine are challenging the fossil fuel infrastructure embedded in their communities. 350.org's website has a map of scheduled actions, assistance for planning your own, and help with the logistics of civil disobedience. The second campaign, the Fossil Free campaign, is focused on securing commitments from our nation's cities and universities to divest from the 200 publicly traded companies holding the majority of the world's coal, oil, and gas reserves. This campaign is already working. Cities in California, Washington State, New Mexico, Wisconsin, and others have pledged to divest, along with a number of religious organizations and universities. You can join efforts already in progress or utilize Fossil Free's resources to start your own. And the third campaign, Stop Keystone XL, in conjunction with Credo Action, is asking activists to pledge their resistance to unleash the carbon held in the Canadian tar sands. Join the more than 65,000 people who have already committed to take action on stopping a project that NASA scientist James Hansen says, quote, will be game over for the climate. Links to today's actions will be in the show notes in all the usual places. Additional activism opportunities can be found at facebook.com/bestoftheleft. If you know of, or better yet, are planning an action, you can share it there for possible use on the show.